In the lawsuit, this is what he's saying. In this cease and desist, Lovy claimed that he has lost $1.4 million since I started exposing him, and that he will sue me for millions. Now, this is interesting because we know Prophet EJ doesn't have any money, at least this. So, what's good? It's here. It is here. 1,000% it's here. It's here, man. And I know you've missed me. I know some of y'all been asking tonight, go, but where you been at, bro? Where you been at? Have you not been seeing everything that's been happening? We've been waiting for your reaction. Well, here it is. Here it is. And I feel like it's an interesting time for the church. Why? Because again, I stand on both both sides of this, right? Because again, my stanza has been and will always be, as long as the gospel is shared, we good. As long as the gospel is shared, we good. So straight into it, Prophet Lovy has been since last week and the week before that, he has been saying that a response was coming. And I had told you way before that. That the man was going to respond. Go if this is your first time being on this channel, by the way, go ahead and hit subscribe. Check some of the videos on the profile. Check some of the videos on the channel, and you will see that I had told you that this was coming weeks before it did. Now, over on Prophet Lovy, not all of this has been happening subliminally, but I saw this coming, this whole thing. So I was telling you way before time that, like, look, A, B, C, danger is coming. The man is going to respond, and his response is going to be interesting. So, yeah, the Loso is here, man. And firstly, Prophet Lovy is coming in and saying on his uh, uh, IG stories, loading complete. Now, I'm gonna link the previous videos, the previous let me just say the screenshots of him posting last week on this video. I'm gonna attach them and show you that he was talking about, okay, this is loading, this is loading, this is loading, and yeah, eventually we here. So the lawsuit has happened. Now, I'm currently waiting for. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me just look for the exact video name. Right. I'm waiting for part 3 of dissecting false teachings of Lovy Elias. Right. Now in part 2, he sort of was throwing himself in the mix. Now again, you need to understand. Not that I have anything against people from this particular place. I personally love my Nigerians, but every time that you need to understand how their minds work, right? And so far, just watching everything unfold, you can just tell that some of this might slightly just be this man is thinking through everything at this point. He's thinking through everything. So, okay, I'm coming up to Lovy, but just so I'm safe, let me throw myself in the mix again. Right? He has been doing this since the beginning of this whole thing. So, yep, the loading has completed. It has finally completed. Now, Prophet Lovy says in this post, never mistake silence for weakness. Again, I pray none of you comply. He's giving you a threat, So already he's telling you none of you should comply to the lawsuit, right? So yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but hey, right? And on the next story, he said, participate in foolish activities, you receive foolish rewards. Please don't comply. I told you that this lawsuit was coming, and it was going to come after Abednego's and all these other cats who gave EJ platform. The problem was not you guys giving EJ platform. The problem was the fact that you guys ended up talking as if you also went with EJ, Lee, Lovy to Ghana. Y'all started talking as if you saw him doing the witchcraft. So all of you have it coming, right? You, Abednego, you started talking as if like oh man, he's a warlock. Like you saw him do all of that. Aren't you guys smart enough? I know y'all are young, but even I'm your age, but come on, bro. Y'all have to be smarter than that. I could see this lawsuit a mile away. And again, I only had information that was pointing towards like, okay, this is where we might go with this, right? So, hey, I was quiet about it all along, but I told you a response was coming. Now let's go into EJ's response towards all of this. And I genuinely think that EJ has little brother last born syndromes because of how he responded to this whole situation. I think it's messy, if you ask me. I think it's messy how he responded. Um, I want to do a reaction to Apostle because Apostle came in and EJ was complaining about that again. Oh man. So stick around. I don't know how I'm gonna release this on YouTube, whether I'm gonna release it as one whole video or I'm gonna put them in segments of how I reacted to this. But so far I just want to put this one across off the lawsuit where EJ, now let's go into the lawsuit where what he's talking, because he released some of the information on his IG, on his stories. Now, here was EJ's response. Again, this has been happening over on IG. And he says, I've been harassed for months by Lovy and his goons. For months, they don't stop. Man has failed me, but God won't fail me. When I first exposed Lovy last year, I never mentioned his name, but I apologize for not doing that. You did. Well, he's talking about it first. Well, we knew. We knew you were coming after him, though. You made it straight up, right? Um, but anyway, let's go on with this. I should have just said his name from the jump, but you eventually did, my brother. My family and I have to endure these things for a while now. Yet he puts on a good show and calls himself a saint. Lord, attend unto our prayer, bro. I think you're being a hypocrite right now. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it this way. He's complaining in this first part that my family and I have endured these things for a while now. What have you enjoyed, my brother? You could have just gone, but you decided to go on a whole rampage for the past year to do everything you have been doing right over the past year, and you are not considering Lovy's family also. So now, whatever you are enduring, bro, think about it. You're being a hypocrite right now with all of this. You're being a hypocrite right now because you put someone's family also through something. Hmm? So in the lawsuit, this is what he's saying. In this cease and desist, Lovy claimed that he has lost $1.4 million since I started exposing him, and that he will sue me for millions. Now, this is interesting because we know Prophet EJ doesn't have any money, at least for this, because he has been saying it on his own. Maybe he was lying and he was asking for partnership with his ministry and everything, but we already know he doesn't have this money that this lawsuit is unfolding with. But that's not even the mess up part about this. He says, "What a shame." What do you mean, what a shame, bro? You started this. What a shame. Why? Merchandise the gospel. That's all this is about. Wow. But you were selling a book. It's all right when you're doing it. It's all right when I'm doing it. When you do it, merchandise the gospel. Wow. Oh man. He says in the story, how about all the thousands of people that have given to what they thought was Jesus? Meanwhile, it was straight out of Ghana. There's so much to say about this, bro. How about all the thousands of people? So Prophet Lovy is suing Prophet EJ for defamation, right? and a cease and desist. He's suing him for defamation. And he's saying, look, bro, I I want millions for everything you have been saying against me. I want millions for all of that, right? I want millions of dollars for all of that because I lost apparently $1.4 million. That's what he's saying. And now Prophet EJ is saying, what about all the money that you have been getting from all these people? No, no, no. I say from you. Do you understand? Right? It is well. Is it? Is it? Because you complaining. If it was well, you wouldn't have said all of the things that you're saying. So this is a little bit contradictory. Tomorrow, part 2 of Exposing False Teachers, 8 p.m. He's pushing his he's teaching. Then he's not done. He had said it is well, but apparently he's not. It's not well. It's not well. No, he's not done. I'm not done expressing myself. I'm not done expressing myself, Lovy. I'm not done. He says it also claims that he's losing members and that I'm attempting to steal his followers. But you are, though. You are telling people to leave his church, and come watch your videos. Are you not? This is 1+1 really. This lawsuit is done already, bro. I'm not really understand. What don't you understand, Prophet? What don't you understand exactly? You are the one, the same one, who's saying you need to leave that gathering of wizards. You're the same one saying you need to leave that gathering. You need to leave Lovy's church. So where are they going now? Oh, come watch my videos because I have the real gospel. Is that not what you're saying? So what don't you understand exactly? He also said he was accused of witchcraft and being a warlock. Come on, comment section, let me know. Was he really accused? Did someone somewhere accuse Prophet Lovy for being witchcraft, for witchcraft and being a warlock? Apparently, that's what this lawsuit is saying. He was accused for witchcraft and being a warlock. He was accused. Oh, Lovy was accused. He's crying that he was accused. Was he not? No, seriously. Why the air quotes? You did. Your whole titles are, bro. You literally been calling him a witch and a warlock. But you're not saying, he also said he was accused of witchcraft and being a warlock. Do better, my brother. Now you crying foul? Come on, my G. Now you crying foul? What is this? What is this? Oh, man. So much to say, but let me start by saying Lovy is a witch and a warlock. So why the air quotes? Why the air quotes? Why the air quotes? You need to understand, this is a guy who has lustborn syndrome. Or only child syndrome. I think that's the best way to say it. An only child syndrome. And that's me being nice. Nice how? It is a violation to take me to a witch doctor and not disclose that to me. And then when you are confronted, you gaslight me and fight me instead of apologizing. You never taken money from church, yet you are saying, sorry, you never taken money from church, yet you were saying, suing me for losing money from church. Interesting. Witchcraft has a way of making you feel wiser than you actually are. Let's shame the devil. Now, oh man, Prophet Lovy is suing you for you coming after him. Now, in the video, I don't think I'm going to respond to this. For YouTube, I think this is now has been long enough. So I'm going to end this and go into the video that Prophet EJ was saying that my family is under attack. But bro, you have been attacking Prophet Lovy's family also. That's only child syndrome. That I can punch you, but when you punch me, oh, you shouldn't have punched me. You shouldn't have retaliated. Bro, you had this coming, bro. You had all of this coming. This lawsuit, you had it coming. Oh man, let me know in the comment section what you think. I think, look. It's okay that Prophet Lovy sued you. It's okay. I think that's the most juju he could have performed. Wait, he should have. If he was really juju, don't you think? If he had the power to kill all these ladies, to kill all these unborn children, I think he should have. So him suing you, but the craziest part of this whole thing is the fact that like Prophet EJ crying foul because Prophet Lovy responded. That's only child syndrome. I'm the one who's supposed to just act out. Oh, I don't like how Lovy treated me. I don't like how Lovy did me like this. I don't like how Lovy took me to Ghana and there. I don't like how. But Lovy don't respond because if you respond, you're a witch. You already called me that. What's new? You already did all this. Prophet EJ reacting like he's reacting for a response is really last born only child syndrome. Like, bro, you call for this, bro. You call for this. But again, I'm on the side of the gospel because both parties are sharing the gospel. Paul said, whether out of contention or as long as the gospel is, whether EJ has an angle. At this point, I think he's just. I feel sorry for everybody who's in this comment section just hyping him up. Oh, expose what? At this point, I now feel like the man is really running, you know, truth be told. Truth be told, I really feel that. Like the man is now going a little bit wild. Why? Because his own ministry, his own teachings is what's going to be I said it in one of the videos. Go watch somewhere in this on this channel. I said in one of the videos, I genuinely think he's going to be done not long from now. We're not going to talk about it. Not long from now. I told you this. Because already he's branding himself as a Lovy exposer teacher. He's not teaching the Bible. He's not teaching the word. He thinks he is, and he's delusional mind. And he's asking the fathers to come through and respond. And the fathers, I told you, none of the fathers are siding with him. What does that say? Maybe the whole church is crazy. Or Prophet EJ, maybe it's just you. None of the fathers are co-signing what you're doing. None of the fathers are co-signing what you're doing. The first time one of the fathers came and called you out, you made a whole video about it. Now, let's get into that video of Apostle calling out Apostle calling out EJ. But if for YouTube, we're going to end here and we're going to post that video separately. So subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys are thinking and how you guys are feeling.